Hi everybody, I am Sandeep Vasan, Chairman for ACREX 2025 for marketing, and it's ACREX is happening in Bangalore from 20 to 22nd of February from 2025, and I have a very special guest, Mr. V. Sridhar from Enmac Systems. To just give you a background, Enmac Systems, Mr. V. Sridhar carries close to 27 years of rich experience having HVAC contracting throughout HVAC system, integrating all those HVAC system in south of India. Having said that, I also understand while we were just discussing that sir is also doing training sessions, knowledge sharing sessions to all our members. So my first question would be, from visitor point of view, you have been visiting, while we are just discussing, you said that you have been visiting Acrex from the day one it started, the first edition. How has Acrex grown from that time and to now 2024, or rather till 2025, Sridhar sir?
Yeah, possibly I entered this industry in 1989.
Right.
And the first Acrex was in, which I could see, was in 1990 Bangalore. So it was in the backyards of Ashoka Hotel, a grand success. At that point of a time, we had people coming from all over India. So Acrex, the idea was to showcase to the general public and to the industry people what is the latest in the industry available, and so that they can make a new equipment engagement and new technology engagement was the basic purpose. So I think over the period of years, what I see is 1990 to almost 34 years, I have been seeing, I've been a regular visitor at Acrex. Almost all editions I had, some maybe in between few I would have missed, but there has been phenomenal changes in the kind of the viewer, the people who are walking in, the kind of stalls are coming, the kind of products, more to say the international participation. I have been seeing that there is a steady increase in international participation, and it's great pride that in India we are able to get international participants in this industry. So they are willing to invest in India with the new products and new technologies. And similarly, I also see that new startup companies are willing to showcase their new innovation and new technology, and this is the place where they showcase to the whole of the world the innovation. And this is a platform, I would say, for startups is one of the finest platform which they can showcase their products, and including the new gen students, or who they showcase. It's phenomenal. Some of things I have really enjoyed being a visitor to some of the stalls which have got a really interesting products. So Vasant, I have been really enjoying every trip to Acrex. Not only exhibitor or kind of people, companies or stall owners. We also have a excellent networking point of time. So we have over years of so much of experience. We have built so much connect.
Correct.
That all of us happen to meet at Acrex and say hi to each other. So that's one of the greatest networking place also, I would say.
Absolutely.
And in fact, every year we look forward for this day to meet our old colleagues and friends.
Right. I think absolutely rightly said. You did mention about, now as I talk, we have a lot of our international exhibitor. Since Acrex now being South Asia's largest exhibition, we have a lot of our international exhibitor A, and B, as you rightly said, networking. I think Acrex has become one of those must visit places where you kind of bump into your old colleagues or boss, and then you kind of exchange ideas. That's very important platform. I think it's a must visit for all of them watching.
Very true.
Acrex becomes a very important platform. Now from a system integrator, when you look at any of the building, you have a HVAC system, you have an AHU, you have a chiller, you have a pump, and the important thing, you may have the best solution, best OEM giving you the best energy efficient solution, but it is up to an integrator like you to integrate all of these systems. So I would like to ask you a question, where Acrex, has Acrex been a kind of a platform which has helped you meet some OEMs, and it has helped you serve customer in a next level?
Yes, we have, it helps us to get the suppliers.
Correct.
Mainly the vendors whom we are looking for.
Right.
That is number one. Products that are not existent in our region, we come to know of.
Correct.
suppliers or manufacturers who are not existent but they are very popular in their territory.
Correct.
We get to interact with them, and when they have the product, we can always get them to our location. That is one. Second thing is, learning is unlimited.
Absolutely.
Every Acrex we get to learn something. There are workshops. Always there is one or two of the topics will be really special. So we really enjoy those. I search for those kind of topics.
Okay.
Which is going to make the change.
Yes.
So those are the topics which I make sure that I be there.
Right.
So that at least we take some learning. Maybe we may not be able to implement, but definitely our knowledge grows and we are able to share it with so many people around.
Correct.
See, people around us also need to know the share, and I also ensure that all my team
Yes.
visit Acrex whenever possible. Nearby,
Wow.
in fact, Bangalore, when it's in Bangalore, possibly from our company more than 20 people will be there.
Wow, very nice.
In Delhi we had about 4 or 5.
Very nice.
Bombay about 10 we had.
Yes.
So I ensure that to showcase all the products to all the people.
Correct. Correct.
So that's a way of learning also.
Absolutely.
So you see so much of products, and in this industry, these are the things which are going to make the change.
Yes.
And yes. That's the way about it. And
Yes, I think-
today you have so much of IoT things coming in.
Correct.
And everything is going to get integrated.
Yes.
So unless we are updated, we can't be in the business. As simple as that. We need to be in that business.
Excellent. Correct. As you rightly said, Acrex also has a special thing called the workshop, which happens on day 1, day 2, and day 3. And believe me, we have a lot of nice, exciting topics and exciting speakers, international speaker lined up as well. You all of them watching will have those agenda and those speakers coming up. Very exciting. As you rightly said, it's a must visit, not only for networking but to learn. So with this thought, I'm just coming back to what you said when we just started the discussion. Apart from being a system integrator, you also are doing training to all our HVAC members or our HVAC. So I would like to just hear from you, what is that training that we can look forward?
See, over the years I have learned that there's a lot of gap between what is required for
Correct.
our industry
Correct.
and what is the inflow of the students or the fresh people who are coming to industry. There's a lot of gap.
Correct.
Number one, we don't get the people. Number two, if the people are come, they are not rightly trained.
Absolutely.
Number three, they don't have the adequate knowledge. So there's an absolute necessary for us to bring more people to the industry,
Correct.
train them and make them employable. So this is the motive of our training center. So our key focus is not only technical, we also give them soft skill,
Very nice.
so that they become employable. The idea is, all companies, everybody today, the major big companies are gone into manufacturing.
Correct.
Very few companies are there in contracting, which are doing the design application.
Right.
Okay, so in design application, there's a shortage of manpower.
Correct.
So in application, if people don't know how to make a simple heat load, the error will start from that point 0.
Correct.
And the error will get multiplied, and the company who's going to do the work will
Right.
end up into severe loss because of one particular ignorance of one particular engineer.
Right.
So unless he is correct, the company will not survive. So this is a big gap there. So I am trying to fill this gap by training both technically as well as a soft skill, so that they become truly employable. They understand the nature of the job which have. HVAC is a vast subject.
Correct.
And there is so much of knowledge to learn.
Correct.
It covers mechanical, it covers thermodynamics, it covers electrical, it covers civil,
Right.
you name it, everything. In fact, now it is covering even the computer, AI. So you have to have a knowledge of everything.
Yeah.
Today you have to be expert in AI to talk about HVAC. That is the kind of situation we are in.
Correct.
So, so that being case, learning is very, very important, and making people aware of it and make them more responsible and employable is very, very crucial for the industry.
Correct.
So our focus is in that angle in terms of training people for that level.
Very nice. I think that's a very good thought. Why? Because I was just speaking to a couple of the college. I think if you take about 5-10 years back, the mechanical engineer was the talk of the town. But off late, you see with the IT, which is a good thing, but slowly your mechanical engineers are dropping, and plus the mechanical engineers being a mechanical are not coming into our field. But one side of the story, we are saying that HVAC is growing very high, lot of requirement, not many people are there. As you rightly said, there are people, but they don't have the skill. And today with technology going very fast, they need to have it. It can also include me, that I should know the skills like an AI, like a chat GTP, so that I can go faster with the technology. I think that's a very nice
Yeah,
thought.
it's kind of fast food culture which is coming into the industry also.
Correct.
So every dealership or every contracting company wants the ready-made ready engineer for every job.
Right.
But unfortunately, it is not there.
Correct.
And there were days when I got trained for possibly 6 months. In the companies, we used to spend time and money to train people. 6 to 1 year as a management trainee, they used to spend the time, and they used to spend cost on training, cost on making them learn.
Correct.
But today, companies don't have time.
Right.
And they cannot afford to keep a person idle just for training. So that's the kind of situation. So we need to train them in a short time.
Correct.
What is required for the job, what is that they can do effectively in their employment.
Correct.
Is what is required.
Wow, very nice.
So that way, there's a lot of gap, and I'm telling you, every contracting company are facing this problem.
Correct.
So, and in fact, large companies are facing problem in getting a good managers.
Absolutely.
So that being case, how do you get to that post unless people are trained from the day one?
Correct.
So there's a big gap over there.
I think it's a very nice, and I am sure in a long run, now it is your vision, I am sure most of the companies will have that, because we want the right people.
Correct.
And our HVAC industry is a fast moving, and now I still remember about 10-20 years back, I come from Bangalore. There we were not even using fan. The weather is very cold.
Yes.
Now today, as I talk, every home has an air conditioning. It has become like a requirement for all of us. And when I say air conditioning, you require HVAC skilled engineers or person to tackle such equipment.
Exactly.
So that's very important.
Another segment what I see is being this ACREX and working towards sustainability and energy efficiency.
Right.
That's playing a very important.
Correct.
See, all our old installation, possibly whatever has been done for last, if I started my company 25 years or 27 years back, my installation on 27 years back is now is obsolete stuff.
Absolute. Correct.
I have to change it with a new energy efficient product.
Yes.
So there is the role of converting an existing system to a better efficient system.
Correct.
So there's a huge market.
Correct.
The trouble there is you have to understand what it is.
Yes.
And give a solution how energy efficient it can be there.
Right.
You just can't go and just put a one-to-one machine replacement. Possibly in residential, yes, but not in a commercial building where energy is a guzzler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Air conditioning is a guzzler of energy.
Correct.
So definitely you need to do a lot of application there.
Correct.
And we are trying to focus in that segment also.
Nice. I think very important point, because if you look at any of the commercial building, the close to 30 to 40% of the power goes into HVAC.
Yes.
And as you rightly said, 10 years back the system is A, now it has become absolute. In fact, after 5 years, 10 years, you need to replace the entire system, and you need to kind of get into the integrity of every. It is not that you only replace the chiller, you are done for the job. No, you need to look at the duct, you need to look at the HO, every integrity, so that you go into energy. And also, as India has taken a pledge of net zero emission by 2070, this becomes very need of the hour.
Very true.
And okay, with that point, I think now I'll go back to Enmac. As a company, you spoke on the importance of training and integration and all that. As a company, Enmac, what is the vision, and where can we see Enmac, and what are the solutions you offer?
Yeah, so we are offering complete HVAC design build solution. Our specialty is design build. So we cater to commercial, industrial and hospitality industry is our main key segment. We are also specialized in process liquid cooling industry.
Nice.
So that's another specialty which we come in, and we do lot of specialized job. Another reason why I come to Acrex is, we do lot of the specialized project.
Okay.
Like hot room. Hot room product drying.
Okay.
We do tunnel cooling. So these are all I need to know the latest, what is that product which I can get done for making this entire project viable. So for that, the new products do help me. So Enmac is into these segments of really industrial, where we focus on food processing companies. We focus on industrial chillers. We focus on process cooling. Apart from clean rooms, hospital OTs,
Okay.
and other residential hotels and the commercial places.
Right.
There's also we have another vertical which we do for energy retrofit is with the replacement of air handling unit with EC fans.
Right.
That is one segment which we are really focusing into. So where we show a performance savings of 30 to 40% on energy
Very
with the
nice.
EC fans.
Very nice.
We are also working with companies like Armstrong and other companies wherein we can save energy on the hydronic side.
Right. Right.
Water side energy saving is the next in thing. So
Correct.
air side saving is there.
Right.
Water side saving is there.
Correct.
Chiller saving is from the manufacturer.
Correct.
So as a combined, the customer gets the overall plant savings,
Absolutely.
plant energy savings,
Absolutely.
and that when done in retrofit, he gets it ROI within a year or within 1.5 years. That's a max.
Correct. Correct.
So that's the kind of ROI he gets.
Right. Right.
There are so many places where you can put in your your experience for energy savings.
Correct.
Simple examples are just exhaust ventilation fans, which are running continuously. You just understand that and make it energy saving. The client says huge money.
Yeah. Seriously.
Simple like cooling towers,
Ah.
which are energy guzzlers again.
Correct.
We can make them energy efficient.
Right.
We
Right.
do that.
Okay.
That's another segment which we do.
Wow, that's very nice. I think lot of tips Sridhar sir has shared to all our.
So the idea is what is the next. So I always try to update myself with the latest things.
Correct.
So my focus is to be in the latest thing. So I keep myself updated, and the best part is I like to share my knowledge. That's where the training comes as an important factor.
That's very important. I think sharing is caring. So
Absolutely.
that's very nicely said.
Yeah.
And retrofit and all that, and lot of projects like industry, pharma, process application, and considering the growth of pharma and clean room at Acrex, this time we have a special pavilion. Pharma and clean room pavilion is
that's very
something which
nice.
we are planning and which is already on board, and we have a lot of our exhibitors also booking space there. So that is something special we have this time for Acrex 2025, a special pavilion for clean room and pharma.
That's very
So
nice
I
to
think a
hear.
lot of things. I would request all of you to visit Acrex and meet Mr. Sridhar. I get to learn today a lot of things from Sridhar. You can meet Sridhar at Acrex. All of you, looking forward to meeting you, all of you in Acrex 2025 at Bangalore. Sir, one last question. What's your closing remark for Acrex 2025?
Yeah. So see, don't think only on the technical portion like
Correct.
what product you will think. There is as I told you, the networking.
Correct.
Plus, you will see companies which can improve your business.
Yes.
There are business process industry companies which will be coming. I have developed my business. I have changed my business process with support of one of the companies which were there in the stall.
Right.
So you can change your company's working style itself if you really want to. That's my thing, and I urge everybody to have a visit to the Acrex, and if you are in HVAC center industry, you must visit Acrex.
So yeah, as Mr. V. Sridhar rightly said, if you are from HVAC, you must visit Acrex 2025. Thank you so much for your
Most
time
welcome.
and sharing all your knowledge.
Most
Thank you so much, and we look forward to meeting you at Acrex at Bangalore.
Very nice. Thank you. I'll be there. Hope to see you there soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.